Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So this is the Oneisall Comfy C1 cordless pad vacuum cleaner. So it's not every time that you find a pad vacuum cleaner in a cordless form that's battery powered, but Oneisall has finally made it, and this is a super convenient pad vacuum cleaner that you need to own at home if you have pets. First of all, let's talk about what makes the Oneisall Comfy C1 such a compelling choice when it comes to choosing a pet grooming vacuum cleaner. As I mentioned in the beginning, the Comfy C1 is a cordless pet grooming vacuum, which is something that you don't usually see in the market. It is battery powered and it lasts for an hour on a single charge. And in order to charge the vacuum cleaner, all you need to do is to plug in a USB-C cable into the USB-C port of the vacuum cleaner. It takes up to around 4 hours to charge the vacuum cleaner, which I think is very reasonable considering this isn't something that we need any fast charging at all. And look at how cute the design really is. It is in a nice handbag design, and even the hose is totally removable, so it makes it really portable if you're traveling along with your pets and you need to groom them every day. All right, now this dustbin right here is a very nice one, and in order to take it out, simply just press this button here and it comes out just like this. So it can store up to 2 liters of mess inside here, which I think is really big. And in order to put it back, all you need to do is to just press it like this and it goes back in. So the hose that Oneisall has provided inside the box is a 4.2 feet hose, which is long enough for a pet. Now, one of the benefits of using a cordless vacuum cleaner is that you can groom your pets anywhere around your home without being tethered to the wall. This is a problem that I usually have when I use my own pet vacuum cleaner, which I usually need to stay at a spot. So if my dog tends to move around and all that, I'll have trouble of catching him back and here and there. I can't simply groom him at my favorite place, and that is an issue for most corded vacuum cleaners out there. So the Comfy C1 comes with a couple of tools here. Now, one of it is already attached to the hose here. So this is the grooming tool that is provided inside the vacuum cleaner. Unfortunately, there is no de-shedding tool that you'll find like on the LM2, which is kind of like their flagship pet grooming vacuum out there. Now, aside from that, you also get a crevice tool. This is for vacuuming any mess after you have groomed your pets. And we also have a battery powered clipper here that you can also charge over USB-C in case it runs out of battery. And you simply just attach it to the hose just like this. Easy peasy. Now, what's really interesting about this clipper here is that you can swap the head into this nail grinder. And in order to do it, all you need to do is to just give the clipper head here a push where it comes out like this and attach the nail grinder just like this. And pour it on. The nail grinder simply just works like this. Alright guys, so I'm just going to cut the scene out of our studio for a bit, and we are now at my home because I'm going to show you guys on how I use the Oneisall Comfy C1 on my dog. So as you can see, I have the Oneisall Comfy C1 right over there, and Corgi is right under there. So I'm just going to pull him out and we're going to do some grooming at the spot here. Corgi, there we go. Corgi, come up, come, grooming time. Grooming time. All right, so Corgi is ready for his grooming session. So I'm going to power on the vacuum cleaner by pressing the power button for 3 seconds. All right, so let's do it. Just give him a gentle brush on his coat. So one thing about the grooming brush is that it is not as good as the de-shedding tool when it comes to combing out Corgi's undercoat. But you see, just a slight brush on the grooming brush tool, you can see that there's already quite a bit of fur. In order to make it go into the pet vacuum, all I need to do is to just press this button and boom, there we go. It goes into the pet vacuum already. And I'm just going to press out again for the bristles to come out and continue combing him just like this. Look at his coat, it's really nice now, really straight. So one of the benefits of owning the Comfy C1 is that you do not need to be tethered to a wall because it is battery powered so that you can groom your pets anywhere at your home. So for instance, I now have Corgi on the sofa here and I have the clipper tool attached right now. So I'm just going to trim off some of his fur right here because it seems a little messy. So let's just turn on the electric clipper just like this and power on the vacuum cleaner as well. All right, so let's just trim a bit. All right, as you can see, a bit of his fur has already gone in directly. All right, it's just as simple as that. So like I mentioned before, the electric clipper tool can also be switched. So all I need to do is to just turn off again. And next, I'm just going to attach the grinder tool, all right, the nail grinder. So I'm just going to attach it just like this. Turn on again. Look at the nail grinder, it's running right now. So we've got this paw here. Okay, apparently his nails are not very sharp. It's a little afraid, but yeah, we're just going to do it again. Corgi, it's okay, it's okay. Right, so his nails are already a little sharp, which is the reason why he's not really happy about the nail grinder here. All right. All right, so we are done. So this is how you can groom your pet with the Oneisall Comfy C1. It's really convenient while your pet stays comfortable on the sofa, just like this. So you might be wondering if the Comfy C1 actually works on small dogs. So we're going to test it out on my two other dogs here at home. So this is Mochi. She's a mixed terrier and I rescued her from the dumpster. And together with her is Momo. They are also both from the same place where I rescued from. She's kind of like a mixed poodle terrier, or terry poodle, whichever you like to call it. All right, so we have got the Oneisall Comfy C1 right here, and look at it. This is the convenience of having a cordless vacuum where you don't need to attach to a power socket on the wall. So we're just going to do some simple grooming on Mochi. So yep, obviously she's here ready for the groom already, and we're just going to brush her very gently, just like this. Look at the coat, it looks really beautiful now. Okay, so I've actually combed out some undercoating as well, so just let's press the button and it goes into the vacuum. All right, so just brush her gently and she should feel good. So yeah, this actually proves that the grooming tool of the Oneisall Comfy C1 is very comfortable on small dogs, even with not such a thick coating like this. Okay, so once we are done with every vacuum session, make sure you empty the dustbin by just pressing the button like this. Okay, once we're done, simply close the lid and we are all set for a new grooming session. One of the selling points of the Comfy C1 is its low operation noise, which according to Oneisall, it operates less than 50 decibels. So we have a sound meter right here, even though it's not the most professional device that we have here. But yes, as you can see, the noise levels are just pretty loud. But once I go silent, all right, so we're getting about 44 decibels right now. So let's do the math after I power up the Comfy C1. All right, so let's press and hold the power button. All right, so as you can see, it goes up to 69, which is just a 21 decibel increase. So yep, that is actually pretty accurate. So when I turn the Comfy C1 on for the first time, it is already on its maximum suction power. Now, in terms of suction power, don't look at the size, and because it is battery powered doesn't mean it doesn't have strong suction. It in fact has a 10,000 PA suction power, which is actually really powerful for a vacuum cleaner of such a size, and considering it only requires 90 watts to power it up. Now, even though I love the cordless convenience of the Oneisall Comfy C1, that doesn't mean that I am giving up the Oneisall LM2 pet vacuum cleaner. This is still my daily driver and I use it almost every day to groom my dogs. And there's a difference between these two, even though they're priced the same at $99 US. Now, of course, one is corded, one is cordless, but look at the cleaning tools that the Oneisall LM2 offers. It has a total of 7 cleaning tools versus 4 right over here if you were to take that nail grinder into consideration. So this is the major difference that you're getting between these two vacuum cleaners, and the corded Oneisall LM2 vacuum cleaner still has some benefits over the Oneisall Comfy C1. Now, in terms of noise levels, the Oneisall LM2 is definitely slightly louder because it is corded and it has more power at 300 watts. So naturally, it has better suction power if you were to groom big dogs with a lot of undercoating and all that. Whereas the Comfy C1 wouldn't be able to do that much when it comes to big dogs. So if you have a medium to big size dog, it is recommended that you go for the Oneisall LM2. And if you're grooming just small cats, small dogs, or even like medium-sized dogs like my Corgi, you can definitely choose both the C1 or the LM2. All right, so that's a pretty simple overview of the Oneisall Comfy C1 and a pretty quick comparison between the Oneisall LM2. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And if you would like to purchase either of these pet grooming vacuums, you can definitely visit the link in the description below to get one for yourself. All right, so that's all for today's video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Be sure to subscribe for more videos coming right up, and I will see you in the next one.